Hey guys, and welcome back to Valheim. In this video I'm going to teach you how to install mods. Mods similar to having a kill counter, which only starts once you install a mod. I've died 6 times, I've also crafted 292 times, and apparently I've built 11,307 things. I don't believe that though, that's way too many. Alright, so we're in the game here. You can see something is slightly different. There's mainly two things that you can see right off the bat. The first thing you probably noticed is right at the bottom left of the screen, there is a three kind of items there, Z, V, and B, that are my food, and I can use my food. And also, you'll see the durability in my items hotbar is now coated in green, and as I use tools they will go orange and red like in normal games. And if I open up my inventory, you can actually see that I have my quality of my weapons measured by stars instead of a number top there, so you can see how good it is by these stars, how much it's been upgraded. And you can also see, obviously, we have an inventory section. This is a beautiful section. I love this idea. The only problem with this though is that if you die, this doesn't stay in your tombstone, it kind of just drops on the floor, so you have to collect your body quite quickly. And you're able to change the items in this toolbar over here quite easily just by swapping them, so you can have whatever you want there. If you want health potions, poison resistance potions, anything you want there, you can put it in this toolbar over here. Let me show you something else that's pretty damn cool. So there is one mod that I've added in here. So I've added 4 mods, right? And we're going straight up to our workbench over here. Now you'll notice that we don't have any items in our workbench. Now what this mod does that I have right here lets me actually craft from anything that is in my chests nearby. So it's pulling items from all the chests. You can see from the golden sparks here, so it's actually pulling items from everywhere. So as long as I have the items in my chest somewhere, I can actually craft these things, like the abyssal harpoon. I can craft this right now. And boom, we got that. Actually, I haven't made one of these yet. So it's pretty fantastic. Currently, the mod only works for the workbench, so it doesn't work for the forge just yet. So hopefully in the future, it will be updated by the time you're watching this video. There's also a really cool feature that actually has a sort option. You can click sort, and it will sort pretty much your inventory or the chest or anywhere that you're looking in. So I didn't want to sort my inventory because it's already sorted, but for chests, it's pretty fantastic. So I put in stuff here, and it's just pretty crazy. Sort, bam, sorted nicely. Like, splits the items, sorted, bam, sorted perfectly. It's fantastic. It's amazing. Sort, bam, it's amazing. This is a mod that you really need, especially for chests like this where you have like random monster pots and stuff, and you're just like bam, and it's like, okay, it makes a bit more sense now. Like it makes some sense. My arrows, this random shit, like dude, the fact that you just click here and like boom, my food, everything's just like sorted so nicely. It's just fantastic. It's great. And these are just some of the mods that you can install. There are actually quite a lot more, and they're being updated and they're being changed, and new ones are being made pretty much all the time since the game's fairly new. Things are happening, guys. Things are happening, and I'm going to show you how to install these mods right now. So to install the mods, we have to start with a main mod that is going to basically allow us to install the mods. And that is this one over here. It's called BEP-NX Pack Valheim, right? So you can find this linked right at the top of the description. Like it'll be the first link in the description apart from my playlist. And once you open this link, it'll take you to this website here, valheim.thunderstore.io, which basically is a website that has a bunch of mods. You can find a bunch of mods all over this website for pretty much everything on Valheim, which is great. So back to this main one here, the way you're going to download it is with the manual download button. That's the tutorial that we're showing today. So we're going to click manual download, and it will download immediately. It will go straight to our downloads folder. We're going to wait for this to finish downloading. Once it's finished downloading, you can open it up in your downloads folder, and you're going to use something like WinRAR or WinZip to extract the files. I'm going to extract them here right in my downloads folder. And then you basically have a README, you have a manifest and an icon, and the zip file that you basically just extracted. And then you also have this folder here that we're going to be keeping. So this other stuff here, we don't need. It's rubbish. All right, so now that we've got this here, we also now need to open up the game files where the game's installed. So we'll go to Steam because it's a Steam game. Valheim right over here. So in Steam, you can go to your library, just click the library. It will take you to all your games here. On Valheim, just right-click, go to Manage, go to Browse Local Files, and this will show you where the game is installed. If I open up my Downloads folder at the same time, you can see my download folder over here with the mod, and then there is my Valheim. It does look a bit different because I've already installed the mods, so just keep that in mind. And what you're going to do is in this folder here that you just like extracted is go in here, and you'll see there's all these files. Once you get to all these files, that's great. You're going to basically copy this. You're going to basically select all of this. You're going to copy, and you're going to go into the Valheim folder right over here, just the main one where you can see the Valheim.exe, and you're just going to paste it. So I'm not going to paste it myself right now because I've already kind of like, installed it, so there's no point in doing it twice. That's great. So you can go back to your downloads folder and you can delete this. We're done with that. Now it's time to install unique and specific mods. So I'm going to show you the 4 mods that I installed. So the first mod that I installed is the equipment and quick slots. This is the one that shows your equipment on the side, like as like a whole like just like all my armor just apart from my actual inventory, and as well as the quick slots, which was my Z and my V and my B. And all you have to do is on this link over here, which I've shared in the description as well, you can click manual download. It will download the file. We'll just manually download it. We're going to actually go and do a bunch of these as well at the same time. There's the crafting with containers. So this will actually make your workbench use any containers that are nearby and let you craft as long as the materials are in any of those containers near the workbench, which is a fantastic thing. And all you have to do is obviously click manual download. You can also find this link in the description below. The next one is better UI, and this is the one that added the durability test here. So you can see when something is starting to like almost break, it will go red, and if it's still healthy, it will be in green. There's also the kind of stats that it has here, the better UI. When you start your character, you can see here it shows how many kills, how many deaths, how many crafts, and how many builds. As well as if you go to your skills section, it will give you a total level number based on all your skills and a percentage of how close you are to leveling up each level, which is great. And as usual, all you have to do is manual download. And then we go into our final mod that we showcased that you can also find in the description below. This one is called inventory sorting. It kind of makes sense. It sorts your inventory. You just click that sort button, especially for the containers. It was amazing to use this on the containers to just sort my items that are in a chest and just make sense of them because there's so many damn items that you're always collecting and it's literally crazy. And you just do manual download. Now I'm going to show you how to install all of these different mods. So here's all of the zipped files that we just downloaded. And just for the sake of doing one, I'm just going to do one. We're going to do the better UI one, right? Okay, so we're going to extract this one right over here. Extract it. Now you can see the files that it dropped here are icon, the manifest, and the zip file that's already there. So we don't need any of those three anymore. We don't need the zip file anymore. The README we also don't need. So this one drops a plugins folder. We just have to go in there, better UI. This is the file we need, the DLL. Look for files that have a .dll. So we're going to take this one and we're going to cut it and we're going to go back into our games installation folder where Valheim is. Obviously you can access this from your Steam. And now with this new folder that you have here, BepInX, this one right over here, BepInX, open it. And inside here, there's a folder called plugins. In plugins, you're going to go in there and you're going to paste it. You can see I already have better UI installed right over here. And you can also find the other four mods.dll files already over here. And it's quite simple. That's all you have to do. Once you have this placed over here, all you have to do is open up the game and it will work. That's how you install the mods. It's super simple. Just make sure when the game Valheim updates that you do update your mods as well because the mods will probably stop working when the game is updated. I hope this guide was helpful and you were able to install some Valheim mods into your game. And let me know if it worked in the comments below. And also let me know what mods do you think would be pretty cool to have in Valheim in your game to make your life easier or just a little bit more interesting. Let me know in the comments below and I'll see you guys in a future video. Thank you so much for watching.